BlackBerry, earlier called Research in Motion, is a Canadian smartphone maker that made a name selling QWERTY devices, but is struggling to stay relevant in a world dominated by iOS and Android. After years of backing its own BBOS, the company has decided to make an Android smartphone in a bid to grab a small chunk of the smartphone pie it used to dominate. BlackBerry's latest mobile launch is the DTEK50. The smartphone was launched in July 2016. The phone comes with the 5.20-inch touchscreen display with the resolution of 1080 pixels by 1920 pixels at a PPI of 424 pixels per inch. The BlackBerry DTEK50 is powered by 1.2 GHz octa-core Qualcomm Snapdragon 617 processor, and it comes with 3 GB of RAM. The phone packs 16 GB of internal storage that can be expanded up to 2000 GB via a microSD card. As far as the cameras are concerned, the BlackBerry DTEK50 packs a 13-megapixel primary camera on the rear and an 8-megapixel front shooter for selfies. The BlackBerry DTEK50 runs Android and is powered by a 2610 mAh non-removable battery. It measures 147.00 by 72.50 by 7.40, height x width x thickness, and weighs 135.00 grams. The BlackBerry DTEK50 is a single SIM (GSM) smartphone that accepts a micro SIM. Connectivity options include Wi-Fi, GPS, Bluetooth, FM, 4G, with support for Band 40 used by some LTE networks in India. Sensors on the phone include proximity sensor, ambient light sensor, accelerometer, and gyroscope. Oh, and there's more. There's no fingerprint sensor, and it only has 16 GB of internal storage. You can beef it up with a microSD card. The DTEK50 is startlingly light, too, lacking the reassuring density of a high-end BlackBerry Private. Thankfully, Qualcomm's Quick Charge 2.0 tech got the phone back on its feet within minutes, and I let it regain about a half charge. I fiddled with it more in the meantime. It's a pretty smooth little machine, and the DTEK50 seemed like a decent, slightly underpowered workhorse. It would have been nice to see BlackBerry choose a reference design with a beefier chipset like a Snapdragon 652, but the company wanted to keep costs down. I haven't yet gotten a great feel for the camera, but early test shots seemed in line with other devices that cost the same, and the screen's pretty decent, to boot. Meanwhile, my boss Dana says the DTEK50's textured back reminds her of a cat scratching.